Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers it, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
March calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Acuna now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
Sometimes pitchers working backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Righty to the plate. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, Boog, you have to watch out for that filthy curveball from Noah. It's got sharp break and is considered to be one of the best pitches in the game. Hitters typically strike.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. 1 and second to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Rip, but it curls foul. Two outs. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. And that is that. One left. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. What's the word on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Slider got him for strike 3.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And there are 2 outs. And now here is Harper. And a good eye there. The next pitch misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls.
2 outs, base is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that's in for a strike. That one just misses the outside corner. And it's 2-2. Lopez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And strike 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Matt Olson at the plate now as he chases after that one.
1 strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals on the ground. Albies over to first in time. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Olson, and that quickly 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. In the air out towards right center. Marsh sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Orlando Arcia. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And in there with a double off the wall.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right.
Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into it out at home plate.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a
line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead, and that's a double.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on 1 out. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
Ball.
Outside low. And that's ball 1.
One ball.
Well, he's just
No
given up
strike.
3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a
One
little
ball.
bit.
One strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. And the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's through there for a strike. On the ground to 3rd. Riley fires to first. 1 up, 1 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Rojas goes 6'1", 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Out to short. Garcia zips it across, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down. Game 4 of the division series. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Profar gets a piece there. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the dirt.
No ball.
And the runner
1
holds.
strike.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
And the runner stays where he is. 1 run across in the frame so far. You're in game 4 of the NLDS. At the belt and fires.
1-2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The pitch. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Swings through it for the catch. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. There's a swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Movement in the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo preparing to come on if needed. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle, Turner. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom 4, this is Bryson Stott. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
0-2.
Going 2 now. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Bryce Harper. That clips a corner. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
The Braves leading by 4 here in Game 4. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Just missed. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right back to him on the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 left. The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right. Stop. And Albies is retired. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. The wind of the pitch.
That's
That
the
one
ball.
missing inside.
Full count.
1 out, base is empty. The line to kick the pitch. Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first, 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th. So man aboard. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes. No.
Just missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Turner at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit in the air, center field. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Phillies. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. Ozuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Bellotti getting ready to go. Kirkering getting loose as well. The other way, Harper takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Bounced up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Profar is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. Luzardo, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ripped on a line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that one hit to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Vientos into box again, takes a strike.
1-1.
Man at first, 1 away.
Well, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very important.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So here's Murphy now. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the 1st out. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Bases empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board. Just
swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work. Back here. New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Next offering is outside. Bounce to the left side. Arcia on to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. The Phillies down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Slides, but it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Turner now. Ball 1 low.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And there's the strike. And there's a foul ball. Bummer deals. In the air, right field. Acuna there. And the inning is over. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And gone. That one felt good. It's 6-0.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now on the bump, Ryan Kerkering.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Right now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's in the dirt. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar is out, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. And there's the strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Harper stands in now and watches strike 1. Misses off the plate. 1-1. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way off the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Vientos in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. I love the approach he had right there.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-1. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Good
No,
eye in
that's the
that
ball.
spot. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Phillies with a run-scoring double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Bellotti.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one missed. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Murphy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground to short. Turner zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws to first. And that is back here in Philadelphia. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball.
That's outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball left side, and that squirts through. Around first, heading for 2. And that rolls into the corner. And he's got his second double of the game. So man aboard. And now it is JT Realmuto. A dive, nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, Cody, he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Trey Turner with a chance now. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Stop.
No,
the next to hit takes ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. And the Atlanta Braves with the series win, and they're off to the NLCS.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Mm-hmm.